Once upon a time, in a distant land filled with lush forests and crystal-clear lakes, there was a kingdom beloved by all its inhabitants. In this kingdom lived a brave and just prince named Alexander. He had a white horse, known as the fastest and most beautiful horse in the realm. Every morning, Alexander would ride his white horse around the kingdom, talking to the people and listening to their concerns. One day, great chaos erupted in the kingdom. An evil dragon had kidnapped the kingdom's beautiful princess, Aurora, and taken her to a distant, dark castle. Princess Aurora, as graceful and brave as she was beautiful, had been wearing a stunning pink dress and strolling in the castle gardens when the dragon suddenly appeared and whisked her away into the sky. The people of the kingdom were filled with fear. The dragon was known to be powerful and terrifying, and no one dared to stand against it. However, Prince Alexander immediately set out to rescue the princess. Mounting his white horse, he rode to the villagers and spoke words of encouragement. "Do not worry," said Alexander. "I will rescue Princess Aurora and bring her back safely. This dragon will not break our spirit." Prince Alexander embarked on a long journey on his white horse. He traversed forests, mountains, and deep valleys to reach the dragon's castle. Along the way, he faced many challenges. First, giant spiders living in the dark forest blocked his path. Drawing his sword, Alexander fought them off and eventually made it out of the forest. Later, he reached the edge of a great river. While searching for a bridge, he encountered an old sage by the riverbank. The sage said, "If you wish to reach the dragon's castle, you must use the hidden passage of this river." Listening to the sage's advice, Alexander found the hidden passage and safely crossed the river. Finally, he arrived at the dark castle, looming behind the mountains. The castle was shrouded in an eerie silence and surrounded by dark clouds. Summoning his courage, Alexander entered the castle. Inside, the castle was like a labyrinth, filled with dangers, but Alexander pressed on with unwavering determination. The dragon was holding the princess tightly in the highest tower of the castle. Drawing his sword, Alexander began to battle the dragon. The fight was long and arduous, but Alexander's bravery and resolve helped him defeat the dragon. At last, the dragon fell to the ground with a mighty roar, and Prince Alexander freed the princess. Aurora looked at Alexander with gratitude and said, "Thank you for rescuing me, brave prince." Prince Alexander took the princess's hand and replied, "I could not leave you here alone, beautiful princess." Alexander and Aurora rode back to the kingdom on the white horse. The people of the kingdom welcomed them with great joy, and a grand celebration was held. The festivities lasted for days, with villagers singing and dancing. The happiness of the people strengthened Alexander and Aurora even more. Prince Alexander and Princess Aurora soon got married in a grand wedding. It was the most magnificent wedding in the history of the kingdom. Guests from neighboring realms gathered to celebrate this joyous occasion. Under their reign, the kingdom lived in peace and happiness. Even as queen, Aurora remained closely involved with her people and worked for their welfare. Alexander, as a just and brave king, protected the borders of his kingdom and safeguarded his people from all dangers. And so, Prince Alexander and Princess Aurora lived happily ever after. Their kingdom thrived, and their story became a legend passed down through generations. Their bravery and love continued to inspire future generations. And everyone who remembered this happy couple's story realized once more that love and courage are the greatest powers of all.